Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is January 21st, Tuesday, 2024. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. Hold on, because I gotta get another deck actually. Oh, boy. How cute is this mug? Like, look. How cute is that? It was like $5 at Five Below. So I'm a little under the weather today, but that's okay. I'm gonna get like 3 of these. So we have someone here. This could be you, or this could be the person that you're thinking about. There's something that's making them insecure. The first card says, why do I deserve someone like you? What is the truth? I am better with my mind than my heart. So I'd feel like if this is you, then this is you. If this is not you, then this is the person that you're thinking about. But yeah, they're going through some sort of insecurities at the moment. Why do I deserve someone like you? They feel like they could feel like you're out of their league, or you're too good for them. I feel like for some reason, though, this has come as like a shock to them. Like they've never encountered someone like you. Excuse me, I'm burping. So this is very confusing to them, okay? And then the last card says, I am better with my mind than my heart. So logically, this doesn't make sense to them, right? I'm also getting that because it has to do with love, and this person has feelings about you, they don't understand how to navigate them. And because they don't understand, you know, it's like confusing them, right? This is somebody who, if it makes sense, then it's something that they can control. And I hate to be cliche, but the reason why a lot of people are afraid of love is because they cannot control love. All right? So this person could love you, or you could love this person, but basically they don't understand how this has come to be. They don't understand how they love you. They don't understand their feelings for you. It's not making sense, you know. I'm also getting that if there's something like where if they can stay in their head about it, or if they can like understand it, it makes them feel safe, right? Because when love is involved, it's a whole myriad of things, choices, actions, words. It's just a whole thing, right? So, and you can never control love. This person is questioning their position in your life, or you could be questioning your position in someone else's life, right? With the why do I deserve someone like you? What is the truth? This is very confused right now. Very, very confused. I'm working hard on myself. So, this person is working hard on themselves, bettering themselves, their future, their goals, aspirations, their habits, their ways of thinking, whatever. I gotta put my nose, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so, yeah. This person's they've been working on themselves so that way they can feel because whoever this person is, if this is your person or this is you, they are questioning why they even deserve someone like you. Like, you know, like they don't think highly of themselves. They could be very insecure, they think low of themselves, have bad thoughts of themselves, blah blah blah, right? Whatever. And so now they want to work towards that. Like, they want to work on being a better version of themselves, being a better them, so that way they can not have to... I feel like it's guilt. Like, they feel guilty that someone like you loves them, is into them, is attracted to them, sees good in them. I don't know why, but it either made them feel guilty or it makes them feel guilty, because the way this person sees it is kind of... This is definitely not the collective. It can't be. Because the way the person sees it, it's kind of like, they're such a POS. Why would you be looking at them? Why would you give them the time of day? They're such a POS. Like, they don't deserve the good that comes with you, right? It's like that. So now they're working hard on themselves so that way they don't have to... It's guilt. I don't know why. So now they're working hard on themselves so that way they don't have to feel guilty that you, collective, loves such a POS. Because they don't want to be a POS. It's not funny. It's not. But they don't want to be a POS, which is a piece of shit. Right? So it's kind of like, if they don't want to be feeling guilty because you're pouring love into them or because of the love that you poured into them, they have to be better. All morning, I've been getting the Chariot as well. So this person could be on their way towards you. Sorry, I just spaced out. I need a nap. Alright, so... two cards came out, right? And so one of the cards says, "Can you forgive me?" Right? That's on What is the Truth. I do feel like this should stay over there, though. And then I'll just get another one for here. So technically two cards came out here. "Can you forgive me? I connect with you at night." Yeah, there's something that this person is very confused about. They don't there's something that they're trying to understand. It could have been a series of events that led up to something that they don't understand. I feel like that's what it is. There's been a series of events that happened, I think on their end, to where, because now they're asking, can you forgive me? It could be because this person's like a POS, like a piece of shit, right? I don't know. They could have neglected your love, rejected your love, done something. I don't know, but they're asking for forgiveness, right? I don't, it doesn't seem like you've given this person forgiveness, or this person has been able to ask you outright for forgiveness. Because with the I connect with you at night, it seems like this person has been trying to see you in their dreams, trying to see you at night. They could even be thinking about you at night, right? And they're like confused because whatever truth that they knew, that they thought they knew, they're realizing that must not be it, because I'm still having these feelings and having these thoughts, and now I'm finding myself asking the collective for forgiveness. How is that it? Right? Like, if that's the case, then what I thought was the truth must not be the truth, because here I am in this predicament and I'm finding myself, because I keep seeing the chariot. This person wants to come towards you, or they're on their way towards you right now. So this person, there was a series of events that happened that took place on their end, and now they're questioning things around them, the truth, finding themselves asking you for forgiveness. So if, for some of you, this person could be coming towards you, right? They could be on their way towards you, ask you for forgiveness. I also, I keep hearing someone say, I'm sorry, please, I'm sorry. Let's work this out, I'm sorry. But it's like a very somber, I'm sorry, very I don't know, it's coming from a sad part in their heart. Alright, I am better with my mind than my heart. I can't even. I've never met someone like you. I told you. This is whoever you are, you're someone they've never encountered before, right? And it's like a shock to them. This entire, whatever this is, it's you, whatever you are, whoever you are. Your entire presence has been a shock, it's shaking them to their core. All right. It's I feel like this is a person, not a person, I shouldn't say that, I'm only getting images, so you gotta give me a second. I need a nap. Alright, this is the deer that's in headlights, right? And you see it in movies and TV shows and even in real life, a car is coming and the deer out of nowhere notices the car that's coming down the road, and it's got headlights full blast, and the deer's just oh, what is that? And it's stuck. It can't move. Right? Alright, so this person is the deer. What is that? Oh my gosh, right? And your existence, your entire being, your ability to love, your love, right? Because they're questioning, because this is a POS, and they're asking why do I deserve someone like you? Whoa, right? You basically your existence hit them with such force and such magnitude that it's like it's created like this whirlwind of change for them personally, right? Because now they want to work on themselves. Now they have these thoughts about you. Now they have these feelings about you. They're confused, right? It's just nothing is making sense with this person. But when it comes to you, right? They've never met anyone like you before, and it's like this person. They said, "I can feel you." So you might, for some of you, this could be somebody that you have already connected with. I hate to say that. I hate to say this could be somebody from your past, but this could be somebody that you have dealing with. That's bond. This is somebody that you have a bond with. My phone just went off. Yeah. This is somebody that you have a bond with. And you being this bright light coming towards them, you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? This love is crazy. Yeah, this person's in love with you. And that's probably why it's like a whole thing for them, because they cannot control this. Right? I was just saying how a lot of the reasons why people are afraid of love is because you can't control love. You can't control those feelings. You can't control those actions, those thoughts, those words, those motives. Like, people do great and amazing things in the name of love, just as people do horrible, deplorable things in the name of love, right? It's you don't know. You never know. It's right. And this person, I feel like before you, things were easier and things made sense because it's kind of like they can control, manage, right? If it didn't make sense, then they're not about that. If it makes sense, then okay. I've never met someone like you before, right? You came into this person's life like a car going down the road, and this is like a deer staring at you like, what do I do? That's you, right? You can take that however you want to take that, but basically this is someone who had no idea. Why do my voice just shake? Who has this person has like no idea about anything when it comes to you. All they know, they could be just now realizing, holy crap, I'm in love with the collective, right? So I'm gonna move on to tarot, and then close the reading. So the sun is starting to set later and later, which is a good sign. Right. The Empress, upright. And that's why they've never encountered an Empress before. That's why. So you could be this Empress. For some of you, you could be this Emperor. You know, just take it how it resonates. But that's why this person's all like, what? I love you. Right? They don't know. They just know. I feel like the only realization that they, like, have accepted is that they have feelings for you. You know, for some of you, this person is just like, what is this? What are these feelings? What are those? Right? But yeah, this person, they're in love with an Empress. You know, on a lighter note, though, this love that they have for you is inspiring them to be better, because it says, I'm working hard on myself, right? So... you know what's interesting too is that it wouldn't make sense that they've never met anyone like you before, because you don't come across many Empresses or Emperors. You don't. You may come across a lot of King of Swords, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Swords, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, but it is rare to come across an Empress or an Emperor that is upright. Okay, that is upright. I need more tea. Yeah, look, I'm running out of my tea. Yeah. This person, there, for some reason, there's this... Oh. Okay. I just heard idol worship. I don't know how you're going to take this, but to be honest with you, what I'm about to say, I don't think you should take this as a compliment, alright? Because this is where it can get a little dangerous. Alright? There's a level of obsession that this person has with you. And this person downright worships you, alright? Or they want to, or they would do anything to be able to do this. But you need to be careful though, alright? Because nobody should love another person more than they love God, the Most High God. Now for some of you, you could be like, oh yeah, he wants to worship me, or oh yeah, she loves me that much. Right. I understand it's a compliment and it feels good, it feels great, right? But you do need to be careful, alright? Because the way this person, not only are they just now realizing that they are in love with this Empress or this Emperor, for some of you this is a masculine from your past. And your past could be anything from like 2 seconds ago, to 2 years ago, to 3 years ago, to 8 years ago, whatever, alright? For some of you, this could be a masculine that's realizing that they're in love with you, Empress Collective. For some of you, this is a feminine that is realizing that they're in love with you, Divine Masculine, Emperor, okay? But not only are they realizing that they're in love with you, they're realizing that they want to make you their whole world. That they would do anything. They would go to the ends of the earth and back for you, alright? But you gotta be careful, because if this is not a mutual thing with you and this person, I don't want to see what happens. All right. I'm not going to get to that. Because if I like decide to look in that window, I don't know, it's just not going to. So if you don't feel this way about this person, you're going to have to shut it down immediately. For others of you, if you do feel this way about this person, then do with that what you will. Alright? I mean, you're a grown-ass adult. You can make your own choices. But just know, right? It's you that are making the choices, right? You can't get mad about your own choice. I mean, you can. That's your right. But just know that it's you that's making the choices, right? So if this is something you've been waiting for, I guess it's here. If it's not, then you're going to have to deal with this the best way you can. But this person, they want to, like, I don't know, I'm seeing someone, like, bow down at someone's feet and, like, rub their feet. This person wants to, like, worship you. They want to, like, they have, like, this obsession with you, right? It's just because of how much they love you, right? Now you can take that as a compliment. Wow, they love me that much, right? Which is, you know, in some aspects, oh, that's so sweet. But if you don't want this person, then that's like borderline creepy, and like that's a no, right? So I guess it just depends on how you feel about this collective. Really. Okay. Let me get a couple more. This person sees you as beautiful, abundant. They want to pleasure you, right? They want to worship you, your mind, your body, your soul. They want to kiss every part of you. They want to water every part of you. They want to be worthy with the I'm working hard on myself to standing next to you, to sit down in that throne. I'm getting, for some of you, that throne that has been next to you has been empty for quite some time. And I just seen someone walk up to the throne and like use a duster and remove all the dust and the cobwebs, and then they're getting ready to sit on it. For a long time, that throne that has been sitting next to you, Empress or Emperor, has been empty. And this person, they want to dust it off and sit down on it. But they want to not feel guilty about being able to sit down next to you. That's what it is. And the reason why they feel guilty is because they themselves see themselves, and probably the world, and maybe you, sees them as a POS. Like, what right do you have to sit next to me? Right? But they don't want that. They want to be able to be like, yes, this is my seat. And everyone will be like, oh, yes, that's the Emperor right there. Okay? Or that's the Empress right there. That's where they belong. This person wants to have babies with you, too. This person could also know that you're very fertile. Or they want you to give them babies, right? They want to have your babies, right? Like I said, take it out of resonance. If this is like a woman, she wants you to give her babies. If this is a man, he wants to give you his babies. There's something about the springtime as well. I'm hearing birds do it, bees do it. Birds do it, bees do it. There's nothing to it. This person, they just want to like, right? Two of Pentacles upright. I don't know why, but this person, can you forgive me, right? They want to ask you for like forgiveness, and they want you to like accept their apology. I don't know why, but for some reason this is making me laugh, only because like this person, they have a habit of going off track or going off on tangents. This person, they want to bring balance to you, to a situation. But the reason why there's something so funny about this is because I'm also seeing the Chariot. They're on their way towards you right now, right? They have a goal in mind. This could be somebody who gets like easily distracted. Right, so they're like, I'm going to tell the Empress, or I'm going to tell the Emperor, and they start telling you, they start talking to you, but then somehow you find yourselves arguing, or somehow you find yourselves like, hello, what's the point of what you're talking about, or like, hello, like, you came to tell the Empress, or you came to tell the Emperor something important, but you're off on a whole different thing. Yes, my love. It's beautiful? Let me see. It's fine. But yeah, this one person. So yeah, this could be one person. And the reason why I don't know why I said that, but for some of you, you could have multiple suitors from the past coming towards you, right? But it could be two people. But I do feel like this person, they want to like change their they're like this stuck deer in headlights, right? They don't know what to do, they don't know where to go. All they know is that they want to work on themselves. They want to be able to, because they're already thinking about you at night, right? This person could be doing things to themselves at night while thinking of you. They want to change whatever this is for them. It's almost as if they are out in the cold, right? And they want to change that. That's what they want to change. They want to go from thinking about you and the memories that you have to actually being next to you physically and creating memories, right? Instead of just like thinking about the past, or their imagination, things like that. All right, they want to like put something, they want to fix something. I'm also hearing that this person truly believes that with you they will have success in life. That is what they truly believe. That's why they are so gung-ho about asking for your forgiveness. But I don't know, because there's something where like it's almost like argumentative about this. You know, there's this video where I'm sure you've all heard of the sound, but the sound actually comes from like a guy. I guess he was like going bungee jumping, and he wasn't ready to jump, and before they pushed him, he was like, let me tell you something, right? Because he was trying to like delay like the jump, and by saying like, wait, I gotta tell you something. And it's so funny, that sound, I'm getting this sound. So it's kind of like this person, like they're trying to talk to you, and just like you could be walking away, and they're like, let me tell you something, wait. So there's something argumentative about this person. It's almost as if you don't tell them what they are expecting to hear, they might have an argument with you, they might argue with you, or this is just how they come off. They just come off as very argumentative, but that could just be how they talk, right? Because I know, like, where I grew up, everybody talks loud, right? And whenever I would have friends over, my friends would be like, oh, is your mom mad? Or like, is your aunt this or whatever? I'm like, no, that's just how they're talking, right? Like, it's very common in like Hispanic households. Like, we just talk loud. All of that shit's like, ugh. But that's how I grew up. So this person, that's just how this person could be. Or this person does want to argue because they want to have sex. Like, they want to success with you, right? Like, they want to be able to succeed in this, so that way they can like be comfortable standing next to you, be comfortable worshiping you, which is the reason why I'm saying be careful, because idol worship is not good. Like, people it's kind of like this person sees you as a celebrity or sees you as like collective. What are you gonna have for lunch today? All right, and it's like. 3 of Cups reverse. That's probably why they're going to argue with you. This person's, their emotional state is like up, down, 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 up, down. I'm getting that this person, they're not going to accept no as an answer. And if you do tell them no, they will argue with you. Until it's kind of like they will argue with you until you tell them what they want to hear. You need to be careful of this person. It's like they will stop at nothing to be able to. It's weird though, because it's like they're obsessed with you. And like it's like that's why I was saying you shouldn't let this get to your ego, or you shouldn't let this flatter you, because there's something, especially if you don't want anything to do with this person, you need to be a little cautious about this, because if you say no, they're gonna try again and try again and try again and try again and try again. All right. This person, they want to create something with you. So there was, when I talked about, there was like a series of events that took place. It could have been they were disloyal to you, and one way or another, that they were disloyal to you. They were disloyal to an empress. And I feel like the reason why, like, what is the truth? The reason why they're so confused about it is because in their mind, right, it's like they did you wrong. They did something dirty to you. They did something wrong to you, right? And it's like, why is that weighing on them? Why does that feel so wrong? Like, why is that bothering them, right? And I feel like for a long time, it was like they did something wrong to you, or they were doing things bad to you. And it's like, I did something, and it's anybody else, they would have done something bad to that person and they'd be fine. They'd move on. But for some reason, this is what I'm talking about, they've never met anyone like you. They did something bad to you, and for some reason, they can't stop thinking about it. And it's like weighing on them spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and they're feeling guilty. And it's like weighing on them, and they don't understand why, right? Like anybody else, they can do bad things to, and they could sleep perfectly fine at night. But the minute that they do something bad to you, they can't sleep at night. They're tossing and turning. They're all up in their head. They're sick. They're sweating. They're this. Like, they can't understand it. They're stuck on it. They're like, they can't make sense of it. Right? So yeah, this person did something that put their loyalty definitely into question when it came to you. They could be realizing that the reason why it's not sitting well with them is because they're in love with you. They're in love with an empress. They're in love with this emperor. Right? So to betray someone that is an emperor or an empress, and they've never met anyone like you before, it doesn't make sense. And they could be questioning why they even did what they did. Why they even said what they said. Right? Why they even whatever. I feel like this person must have thought that it was better to be rejected by you than the masses, and they're realizing the masses ain't shit. The masses, you know, so this person could be realizing that they were disloyal to the wrong person. This can be somebody who is realizing that their friends can't keep them warm at night, or their job, or their environment, or their family. So I just saw 424, right? And the first thing that I thought of was A24, and they're like this movie company, right? And they make scary movies. And I'm talking about, like, those movies are not like the scary movies from, like, back in the day. These movies are, they will literally sit with you. I don't know, there's like something, I don't want to say scary about this, but there's something like, oh my gosh. Yeah, this person has like this twisted obsession with you. But it's crazy because this twisted obsession is like inspiring them to be a better person. I know that's like, it's their twisted obsession with you after they realize that they did whatever they did to you, and they're realizing that the reason why they can't find peace in hurting you is because they were not supposed to hurt you, and they're actually in love with you. So now that's like, and they're in love with you, and it's like, that's like making them want to do whatever they can in a weird, sick, twisted obsession way to like worship you and be by your side, right? And they would even go as far as being better version of themselves. But the thing is, a lot of you may not even want this person. And this person, if you say no to this person's going to argue with you. For some of you, you may want this person, but I don't know, do with that what you will, alright? But for some of you, you don't you don't want this person. So that's why I saw like A24, because A24 is like really good horror films, like really good. Like one of them, I'm getting two. One of them is Midsommar. I haven't seen that one yet, and then the other one is Hereditary, which that one I have seen. I don't know. I don't know why I keep getting idol worship. This person, they want to like kiss the feet, your feet. They want to kiss the ground that you walk on. Like that, they would do anything for you. And you know, some people be like, oh, some people want that. Some people find joy and flattery in that, right? And I can see it. But this is somebody who a lot of you may not even want. With the High Priestess reverse, this person's very confused. They did something out of ignorance as well. They could have done something before having insight, before having the knowledge and the insight that they have now. I'm hearing what little insight, what little knowledge. But they have it nonetheless, right? It doesn't matter how much or little. They have some sort of insight. They have some sort of knowledge. It's more than they had before, right? So I'll give them that. Because they were definitely way more confused than before. But I'm getting that whatever insight and knowledge that they have now, they're realizing that they did something out of ignorance. They could have also done something out of ignorance because they were like confused and unaware. Listen, I can't stress this enough. This person has an obsession with you. And it's like this twisted obsession that they have with you is like inspiring them to be a better version. Now, it's good that they want to be a better version, but what happens if you don't want this person? You know? Do you want to be a better version for yourself, which is what you should be doing for God, for yourself? Or I feel like you're motivating this person. And in some circumstances, this would be great because you're doing good. But for a lot of you, you don't want this person. So it's kind of like you're doing all this work to be better, to do better. But what happens when the only reason that's motivating you to do this, the only person, shuts you down? I'm also hearing, I did this for you. I did this for you. I feel like, yeah, the only reason why they're working hard on themselves is because they don't know what else to do. They're not as confused as before, but they still are confused. I did this for you. But it's great. But what happens if the person you're doing it for doesn't, you know? So some of you may even say, like, may go as far as say, like, I never asked you to. Right? And that's where they're going to get argumentative. And for some of you, they might even get physical. So you need to be careful. Yeah, superficiality. The reason they're not good that you're working on yourself, great. But the reason why you're working on yourself, it's superficial. Hidden motives, superficiality, right? They're only doing it so like they can be close to you, so that they can be, because they have, it's you that they're doing this for. It's not for themselves. It's not for God. So good that you're working on yourself, but you're doing it. You're only doing it for me. You're only doing it so that way I can like say yes to you, or like have you around me, right? You're not actually doing it because you actually genuinely want to be a better person, because you actually genuinely want to work on yourself. You're only doing it so I would allow you to be next to me. Because I feel like, collective, if it wasn't for you, this person would have no intentions on working on themselves. No intentions of being a better person. No intentions of not being a POS. No intentions. And for some, in some cases, that's kind of good that they have something other than themselves. They're looking outside of themselves for once. But again, they're putting such a big responsibility on you that if you don't want this person, you would be like, I never told you to. And this person's going to go, I did this for you. And they're going to get physical and argue and blah, blah, blah. Now, for some of you, this is exactly what you want. You want this person. If you can't do it for yourself, at least do it for me. For some of you, this is what you want. So you're getting it. Congratulations. So, I don't know. I do feel like, though, in some cases, though, some people, they just can't do it for themselves, right? So, if this is kind of like that, because some people, like, they only get better for their kids, or they get better for their future, or they get better for their partner, or they get better for whatever reason. And I guess that's good, because it's something, like, even if they can't do it for themselves, they have found something outside of themselves to do it for God, or their church, or their religion, whatever, right? So at least they're doing it, right? So for some of you, if this is what you wanted this person to do, if they can't do it for themselves, at least they can do it for you. That's great, because this is what's happening, right? But that 824, if this is someone you don't want, you should be cautious, because they're only doing this for you. And if you don't want this person, be careful. I think I'm gonna get like 2 to 3 more. Yeah, and then I'm gonna close it. Yeah, everything I'm saying, I know what I'm talking about. Everything is on point. Everything is the truth. Everything is, I'm hearing aligning. Everything is aligning. So for some of you, this is who you want. They're getting their shizzle together, all right? Even if they have to do it for you, at least they're getting it together. But keep in mind that responsibility is kind of like they're putting the responsibility of their betterment on you. So, all right, keep that in mind, all right? Because all the flattery, oh, they're doing it for me, they became better for me, or they loved me, blah, blah, blah. That's your ego. But at the end of the day, if you're gonna be the reason why, you have to understand this is also a job. You have to be in this Empress energy, because you being in this Empress energy is inspiring this person to be a better version of them. And if this is the person that you want, you have to keep doing whatever it is that you're doing because it's inspiring this person to be a better version of themselves. If this is something you don't want, I don't care what you do with your life, but you have to be careful. Alright? Because there's consequences either way. The consequences of, if you want this person, you have that responsibility of making sure, I mean, not really, but if you want to be the reason why this person is doing better, then you're basically taking up a job that you don't have to. If you don't want to be this person's reason, then you need to be careful because this person, there is going to be a backlash. Alright? Yeah, I feel like with the Ace of Swords, this person, they've gone through some sort of breakthrough in their life. They're basically realizing it's you. It's you. You're the one. It's you. They can't even do it for themselves. It's you that they're doing it for. They're learning. They're being better. They're being smarter, right? They could even finally be getting some sort of power. They could be having ideas. They could be getting it says, I am better with my mind than my heart. And Ace of Swords also represents logic. They're making sense of things around them. They could even be making sense of things that has to do with themselves. They could also come to the realization that it's you. They can't do it for themselves, so they're going to do it for you. And for some of you, again, if that's what you want, great, it's happening. But if this is what you don't want, just be careful. I'm gonna get 1 to 2 more. Wow. 5 of Cups upright. Yeah. I told you this person has like some insecurities or like the way they view themselves. It's just depressing. Right? They could have also been depressed as well. And here you come down the road in your car with the headlights beaming, and this is like a deer, and they're like, what is that? Right? And now they want to follow the light. Right? I'm getting like a buck. So now this buck wants to follow you in your car. So be careful though. Right? Because if this is something you want, then that's great because they're working on themselves, right? Granted, it might be for something superficial, which is like for someone else, which would be for you, but at least they're doing it, right? So I'm not gonna knock it. But if there's something you don't want, they will follow you in your car until you say no. And I'm not laughing because of that. I'm just laughing because there's something very persistent about this energy, right? I feel like this person would even threaten to unalive themselves if you walk away. That's why I was getting like that A24, because a lot of A24 movies, they have a lot of unaliving themes, right? And a lot of murder themes and things like that. Yeah, that's why. Because this person would threaten to unalive themselves if you were to walk away. I don't know, man. This person, I don't know, it's like they're very hopeless without you. I'm hearing Danny Zuko in the movie Grease, and he's singing that song when he's in the movie theater because they got into an argument, and she was like she was already mad at him, and he wasn't even trying to apologize, and then he tried to like make out with her, and she was just like, stop. And so they break up again, and she leaves, and he's like, Sandy, and he's like, and then at one of the line he goes, I'm hopeless without you. So this person is like in the 5 of Cups because you're not around, or when you're not around, they're in the 5 of Cups, or before they met you, they were in the 5 of Cups, very depressed, sad, self-pitying themselves, like woe is me, or like very insecure. Right? Nothing to look forward to. Being a POS. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. If this is someone you want, obviously, alright. If this is someone you want, you obviously know the position and the power that you are holding when it comes to this person's life. This person is willing to worship you, right? So if this is someone you want, then you obviously know. You must know this already. Because this is not, you're an empress. You're intuitive as heck. You know this. Right? You're the reason why this person wants to be better. But you have to be careful, because if this is someone you don't want, and I'm going to keep saying this, they would threaten to unalive themselves. Because it's you. It has to be you. It can't be anything or anyone else. It's you. And a lot of people, they let that get to their ego, and they get flattered, and like, yeah, I'm the big dog, yeah, or like, yeah, he did it for me. But you don't understand. What happens if you're not in this emperor position? What happens when you're not in this empress position? You are literally being the reason why someone else wants to live. You see? So you need to be careful. Right? It's just basically like a job. This is not a game. Like, this is... If you're the empress or the emperor, you obviously know this, right? So you obviously know that this is not something to be taken lightly. I think that's it. I'm going to do one more, and then if nothing comes out, I'll close the reading. Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This person is willing to be as open and honest with you as they can, also with the Ace of Swords. I feel like this person is trying to be open and honest with themselves as well. So that's kind of good. They're trying to be open and honest with you, open and honest with themselves. They want to I keep getting fairness. They want to be fair with you. They want to be more open with you, more open with themselves. And listen, when it comes to an empress or an emperor, if you're not being pure with your intentions, if you're not being open with your communication, don't even... Next. Keep it pushing. Don't even bother dusting that seat off, because obviously you're not fit for that seat. But I feel like this one, they definitely want to be more open and honest with you with the Ace of Swords and the Three of Wands here. They also want to fix something of themselves. It could be like their reputation, their image, the way they feel about themselves, the way they see themselves. Yeah, because the Three of Cups reversed, loss of prestige. They ruined an image of themselves. They ruined their reputation, or they ruined something with you. It could be like the image of being a good, honest person. They ruined that because of whatever they did to you. They ruined the image of being a good, honest person, or someone that people wants to be around, right? They ruined that by whatever they did to you. So now here they come doing like a whole reinvention, renovating, reworking of themselves, because they want to be able to have that nobility again. But they want to do it the right way. Granted, it's very superficial the way they want to do it, because they only want to do it for you. But at least they're doing it. And for those of you, if you don't want to be the reason, like, I don't care what you do, don't do it for me, then you need to be staying away from this person, because they will threaten to unalive themselves just because you don't want them. Now, for others of you, again, if this is someone that you want, then things are aligning. Alright? This is a reading. Bye.